Here's an example of writing in the counting. A simple place to look is right here where we have quarter notes. Each one is worth 1 beat. Every measure will have 4 beats in it, so be sure to think about where each of the 4 beats are. In this measure, it's easy to see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now when we get to a note that's longer than a beat, our voices say 1. So to indicate a longer sound, longer than a beat, we add a line like this. 1. And then again in the next measure, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 with a line. Now, up here we have a half note which has just 2 beats. This was a whole note that took up all 4 of the beats in the whole measure. But the half note has 2 beats, so 1. Remember, you don't have to write this, but just remember beat 2 is part of that note, right? 1, that was 2 beats. 3 is how we learn to do that. And remember, you don't have to write this, but beat 4 is part of that half note. And we already learned how to do this, remember? 1, 1, 3, 1. So what you write should be basically the sounds you make when you count these notes. If the combinations of notes change, just keep thinking about where those 4 beats are in the measure. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Or down here, 1. What number would this be? Remember, beat 2 was part of this note because it gets 2 beats. And all we're left with is 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. And just a reminder, anything that's just 1 beat doesn't need the extra line, only when it's more than 1 beat long. If you make it down to the very bottom, see if you can figure out how many beats long this dotted half note gets. Here's your hint. The only beat left when it's over is 4.